That was exhausting. A couple days ago in the vlog, I said that I would vow to use the stuff that I found in my car before this vlog is over. And, you know, I have today and tomorrow and then that's it. So, you know, I got the Frisbee Golfs here. It just rained and snowed like a ton yesterday, so I'm gonna try to hold this off for tomorrow. But then I got all this, you know, rock climbing stuff. I can't do outdoor rock climbing because I don't have all the right proper gear, and a lot of the indoor rock climbing places are closed due to COVID. I'm gonna try. Like, I'm gonna do these things. It's gonna happen because I vowed that I would do it, but it's just it's a little tricky right now. You know, the clock is ticking. Hi, I just had a couple questions. I was curious, what are your guys' like COVID protocols for you know, people coming in and rock climbing? Okay, gotcha. And then what's the pricing? Like, is it per hour, or how does that work? Okay, great, awesome. No, it's great. I think it's all the questions that I have. So I think I might be swinging up there a little later today. So we'll see. This Rockin' Jammin' 2 in Centennial, I think this is gonna work out. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Oh man, that was... But I did it. When you say you're gonna do something, you better follow through and do it. That's what, you know, these final things really embody here at the end of the vlog, and really what the vlog itself embodies, that this is... It may not be pretty, but I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish what I started. That's an important lesson for all of us. Today is day 350, and we're looking at Revelation 12 all the way through chapter 18? 17? I think it's 18. There's a lot happening, obviously, in 7 chapters, and what we see primarily happening in today's reading is we see the enemies of Christ that are both confined to this tribulation period, but also those who have been enemies of Christ for a long time start to have some power, or at least a bit more power than maybe they've had in the past. We see the beast, rise to power, and then there's this other beast, and then there's the dragon, and all of these things are happening. And it would seem as if what is happening would be outside of God's control. Like the enemy is succeeding for a season, but the enemy's success for a season is all working into God's overall plan for restoration and redemption. This was blowing my mind as I was going through the chapters that talk about the 7 bowls that are being poured out, the wrath of God. These are just horrific things that we would automatically think that these are coming from some kind of a bad, evil source, but God is the one who is bringing these things, and He's bringing them because He's pouring out His wrath upon the earth that for so long has rejected Him. And He has been gracious. He's tarried long. He's waited for people to trust and to believe in Him, but it's too late at this point, and He's pouring out His wrath. The wrath of God is one of those things that we don't like to talk about a lot because, who does want to talk about God's wrath? It's not a popular topic really amongst anyone, but it is a necessary one. The severity of sin and the severity of rejecting Christ, it merits God's wrathful judgment. And the whole beautiful thing about Jesus is that He, in His sacrifice, in his incarnation and His sacrifice and Him rising from the grave, He took on all that wrath for anyone that would trust and believe in God. I am just continuously blown away, as we have been in Revelation for these last couple of days, at the focus and the priority and the preeminence of Christ, that even in our reading for today, some of the most difficult, the things that are happening, the wrath that is being poured out upon the earth, it is under the control of God. And that ought to encourage us as we trust and believe God as His children, that we are not subject to wrath, but to life, to redemption, to relationship with Him. And if He is in control over these crazy things, and He is in control over Satan and the beast and the other beast and whatever other beasts that might be involved in this story that are trying to go against Jesus, that He is in control over them. And so this writing is all about Jesus and how He, in the end, is going to win. He's going to have the ultimate victory.